Today I'm going to run over how my Etsy store makes $1,000 a day selling digital products. These are digital products, so nothing gets shipped, nothing gets delivered. It's almost all profit margin and it's almost fully passive. So it's a great business model. I've been doing it for less than a year and it's doing pretty well for me. So I'm going to run over the steps from start to finish. I'm going to show you some other store examples, show you my stats, and let's get stuck into it. So this is my seller dashboard. I'm going to refresh a page so you can see that it's all legit. But yesterday I made $1,115. Right, so what you want to start off with is finding a listing that's turning over a lot of sales and a lot of revenue per month from other stores. So the way I do that is I use this tool called Everbee. If you want to give that a go, I'll link it below. But basically that shows you how much revenue these listings are making. So this bare digital print wall art for a nursery is turning over $560 a month. And then there's another nursery print like this one, which is monster trucks. This one is turning over $600 a month. So if you do the math, if you just got 20 listings that are doing this kind of revenue, you're making over 10 grand a month. So you can see how it compounds. If you go back to Etsy, here's one that's 20 retro vehicle nursery arts. That's making $525 from that one listing. This one's kids wall art mega bundle, which is 100 of them. So they've just taken other listings that they've made and packaged it into one listing. This one's making $2,149 a month. So you can see why bundling them together is well worth it. Alright, so when you find a listing that you want to make, what you want to do is screenshot the page. So screenshot that, and then come over to ChatGPT, paste the prompt in from my guide, and what you want to do is just say what it is, nursery prints. So this will create 9 of them. This listing was only 6, but what I like to do is take a listing and make a better version of it. So what we're also going to do is just say, make it sage green theme instead of beige. So that just makes it a bit more original, changes it a bit. So ChatGPT will spit out 9 sage green versions of these and make them look different so you can use them commercially. So we'll generate. Right, so when it's finished generating, you'll have all of these. So you've got 9 different sports in all sage green, ready to list. So you click download all images in series, and download them all. Right, so the issue with ChatGPT images and wall prints is they're not big enough resolution to print at big sizes. So what I've done is I've made this upscale instantly pixel boost website. So if you want to download this tool, I'll leave a link down below and you can check it out. But this is part of the process for me, upscaling the images so they can print at any size. Alright, so once they've all been upscaled, I'll show you basically what it does. So this is the old one, this is a new one. See how this one's got pixels everywhere? This is what you don't want when someone prints it onto that wall. You don't want them to be seeing pixels and for it to be all pixelated. So the upscaling tool basically upscales it, blends the pixels together and creates new ones to make it clearer like this one. So the next step is I made this image squish tool where you can upload all the images at once. See, they're quite large. They're 78 megabytes. Etsy lets you upload up to 20 megabytes. So for 9 prints in one package, you can compress them without losing the print quality with this tool. So now I've got all of them. You click download all of them. So now these are all the files that I will sell on Etsy. You can do this compressing with other tools like Photoshop or Photoscape or, free tools, even free websites. But they're a bit tedious because you've got to do them one by one. So I made this so you can do them in bulk, because I like to sell bundles of 9 or so to give the customer more value. So to do them in bulk is much faster. It just speeds up my process. So the final step before listing them on Etsy is you just want to rename all of these files to be Bear Nursery Prints. So for the listing part, I use Claude for the SEO and title, description, and tags because it's just better at it than ChatGPT. But I use ChatGPT for the mock-ups because it gives really professional images, which Claude cannot do that. So this is my prompt. It'll pop out a really good title, description, and tags that we can just copy over to the listing, which will help us rank in search. So we've got the title, we've got the description, really nicely laid out, everything they need to know. Alright, now we want some mock-ups for Etsy. So you can copy this prompt if you like. But I asked for 6 mock-ups that use high converting text on screen because not everyone reads the description. You want text on screen so people can flick through the photos and see the main key selling points. Once it's finished generating, you'll see that it's created these beautiful mock-ups, all to match the color of the nursery prints. So if you flick through them, it's got all the main key selling points. Each slide is for a different selling point. How beautiful are they? So basically, the reason you want text on screen is so someone doesn't have to go to your description to see what the size of the prints are, what they print at, to make sure they're 300 dpi, all the main key selling points you want to be in here. And that's it now. So I'm not going to upload those because I've already got a few products like that. But basically you just use the Claude SEO, the ChatGPT mockups, and you're done. You list it. Etsy gives you organic traffic. It snowballs over time because the more conversions you get, the more reviews you get, the more it pushes in the algorithm. So a lot of Etsy sellers give up in the first couple of months, and that's why it never really takes off for them, because they didn't get to the point where it starts to snowball. If you search up a store called North Prints, they sell vintage wall art, and they've got over 400,000 sales. So, there's heaps of stores that kill it just because they've been on Etsy for a long time, they've built up reviews, and they've got that snowball effect going. So those stores barely even upload any products anymore, but they're making so many sales every single day just because they've built up the algorithm trust. So that's basically it. I really do think this is one of the best business models out there because besides uploading the listings, it's fully passive from there. Etsy gives you the organic traffic, it snowballs over time. Because they're digital products, they're basically all profit. So that's the full process of this one. If you want to know about other products or if you've got any questions, just drop them down below. I'll try to reply to everyone, but that's it for now. Thanks guys, bye.